What's up, guys? Sean here. So this is actually the extended cut just for you wild bunch. So just to kind of give you a heads up on what's going on, it's actually Tuesday, and I haven't recorded a video yet, but I got a pretty good idea today, and so I've got to go do a little work this morning, and then we'll head out on a little adventure. So, full disclosure, this past weekend I didn't get out on any kind of adventure. I wasn't feeling too hot, and Sarah was under the weather, so we didn't really get out and go anywhere. And to be honest with you, I was a little bit unmotivated. Didn't really have a good idea of what I wanted to do. I had a few ideas, but it wasn't really what I wanted to do. And to be honest, that makes it pretty hard to actually get motivated to get out and do a video. And these videos take a lot of work. So I was sitting there yesterday evening and looking around on Google Maps, and I found somewhere that might just turn out to be a great place for us to be able to go camp and have some adventures that won't be overrun with people. So let's go get through this day of work and head out on a hike. All right, so work is done. Time to get to the woods. So I was just driving along, watching my GPS on here, and I saw something interesting that's not necessarily where we were headed, but it's right down this road on the right-hand side. Let's go check it out. So this is what they consider a borrow pit. So if there's any work being done on the road or anything and they need some sand or clay, they come out here and borrow it from these pits. So it's a pretty neat area. The only problem is, as you can see, it's a lot of traffic. So I think we're gonna move on. This is not what we were looking for. Time to get out of these work clothes. So there we go. Got on my new Uberleben shirt. Build a fire or die. I like it. Well, we've still got a ways to go, and the day's getting away from us. Let's get it. Alright, so I'm going to give you guys a little secret that's not going into the full video. So today we are riding around in Osceola National Forest looking for an area called the Big Gum Swamp Wilderness. And there's a trail out there. It looks like it's very rarely used online. And there's camping possible out there. So we're going to go see if we can find that and actually hike in there a little bit and do some recon and see if it's even worth going. So I'm not going to put that in the full video because we need to have a few spots of our own kind of secret. That way everybody's not going in there and trampling them and destroying them. So let's go see what we can find. So I've been driving this forest road here for about 15 minutes or so. GPS still says I'm about 8 minutes away from the trailhead. Roughly 3 miles, and I don't have any service on my cell phone. Haven't had any service for about 15 minutes or so, and I'm telling you, it's a little disconcerting when you think about it. Hopefully nothing goes wrong, hopefully everything is fine, but it does make me feel better knowing that I have my get home bag in here that has all of my supplies that I would need to hike back out of here if something went wrong. And heaven forbid I had to do that, but it is nice to know that I've got that thing in here. Okay, I keep getting sidetracked. I just found another little pond, and we are way back in the middle of nowhere. So I just found another little pond. Let's go check out. Now, yes, it's true. I do have four-wheel drive in the Jeep, and this doesn't look that bad. But like I said, I'm way away from anybody, and I don't have any cell signal. So we're going to park the Jeep right here and walk in. Well, there's the pond. I don't know if there's a clear spot to get to it, though. Well, unfortunately, it doesn't appear that there's a good clear spot to get down to this little pond, so we may come revisit this at another point. But we got to get to where we're going. We're going to run out of time. Well, we made it. So we are fixing to hike in this place and see if we can find somewhere to camp. Put it in a bag so it doesn't leak all over the place. So today I'm just rocking my little Venture Pals day pack. You guys know I love this thing because it doesn't hardly weigh anything and it carries everything I need pretty comfortably. So let's get to it. So a couple of things that we're searching for is a nice clear area to be able to set up a good campsite, and hopefully, if possible, find a water source. Now there is some groundwater sitting around, but that's not really what I'm looking for. I really want to find something that's going to be safer, cleaner water, like a pond or something, or even a creek, which I'm looking at all trails on my cell phone, which is what I'll be using today to kind of guide me around through here. I've got it downloaded so I can use it offline, and it looks like there's a creek possible. So everything I've seen online says that this is not very heavily traveled, and it looks that way. It actually looks like people have figured out how to get back through here with ATVs and side-by-sides and stuff, but you're not supposed to. But the trail doesn't look that heavily hiked. So fingers crossed, if this works out, turn into a pretty cool place to camp maybe. There are a lot of these little standing water holes along the way though. That doesn't mean they'll always be there, but if push come to shove, you could filter and boil that water if you had to. Yeah, this is wet and slippery through here. Now, just like any other time, we're hiking through here. The scrub's kind of thick. We're going to want to be real careful, watch for snakes. It's definitely snake season now. They're out and about. So we're going to have to want to keep our eyes open for that. Also, because of the area we're in, the high scrub, we're going to have to keep our eyes out for bears because there are a lot of bears out here. So we have been seeing them over the last few weeks in different videos. So gonna have to keep our eyes out for that and be careful. All right, so it's looking like it's getting pretty swampy through here. There is definitely a lot of standing water out here. So not only are we gonna have to keep an eye out for rattlers, moccasins too. So we do have a Patreon for folks to support, and we just had a new member join, actually 2 new members, Ray and Deb Parsons. We really appreciate you supporting the channel. So we're doing something new we're going to be starting, and hopefully if it works, we'll keep doing it. But I'm going to be doing extended cut videos for the patrons. So what that means is they'll be getting a little extra footage and seeing some of the things that may not go into the regular videos. So this morning we stopped, seen a couple cool things that we'll be going into the extended cut video. So if that's something you're interested in, click the link in the description and you can go over for $5 a month and join the Patreon. Actually, I think there's a $1, $3, and a $5 dollar amount that you can support with. So if you're not interested in that, you can also support through PayPal, or above all else, hit that thumbs up button. That's some awesome support. And watch the videos. Watch them all the way through. That definitely helps. Now, there is no hunting season right now, but as you can see right here behind me, there's a tree stand up, and that's why you want to be real careful and not trek out in these areas during hunting season, even though it's very, very tempting, because you could easily accidentally walk up on somebody in a tree stand and they could pop you. So just something to keep in mind. I know it's tempting, very tempting, especially when a lot of the prime areas to camp are closed down during hunting season. And it's frustrating, I know, but it's not worth it, guys. You just got to be real careful. So my All Trails is telling me that I'm a good bit off track, and I didn't see another way to go. There was no actual cut trail. So, and this place isn't, there's no blazes. So I'm gonna go down this track a little bit further and see if it connects back up to the All Trails. If it doesn't, I'll turn around, backtrack, and see if I can find where I got off track. So it's possible that while filming, I missed a cut that went up into the actual trail. So it happens, just got to be careful. So that's why you want to, you know, have a way to check yourself and make sure you're in the right area. So it happens. Okay, it's kind of hard for me to show you. The screen keeps messing up, but as you can see, it's showing that I'm way off track. So I think we're gonna have to turn around and go back the other way. Okay, so now what do we do, right? Well, we're gonna keep a closer eye out on the all trails. We're gonna make our way back and see if we can find the point where it connects up. Now, this is super frustrating. The trail, all trails map says that we are back on the trail, and we didn't miss a turnoff or anything anywhere. Very, very frustrating. This is why you guys see a lot of videos of us in the same area, because it just makes it very tough to try to find anywhere else for us to camp. And guys, I do a lot of this kind of stuff on lunch breaks. I'll go check out new places. A lot of times I'll make like a little Instagram reel or something of it, and you guys can check that stuff out there on the Instagram too if you're interested in that. But I'll go test out these places and check out these locations, and it's so hard to find somewhere that's any good, and it's so frustrating. I was hoping that this was going to turn out good, but as you can see, there's nowhere through here that we would be able to set up a camp. Nowhere that I've seen so far anyway. It's just swampy, and then it's overgrown with this stuff. I don't know. Well, I'm not gonna give up yet. I'm gonna backtrack back down the trail that I just came back down, and just see where it goes. It's got to go somewhere. Maybe it'll open up into a nice clearing or something. Well, on a brighter note, the bug repellent seems to be working, so that's good. That's a plus. We're gonna keep on the sunny side. Try to be positive about it. So we are back to the point where we turned around before. There's another little water hole. Like I said, we're back to the point where we were at before. Now we're gonna keep trudging along through the thick underbrush and see if it opens up anywhere. I honestly don't see it happening, but if we don't go, we don't know, right? It's an adventure. We got to see what's over there. Hey, bear. Hey, bear. It's getting thicker and thicker in here. Honestly, I don't kind of like walking through these areas like that because I can't see if there's a snake under there or not. It's a prime location for them. I don't like it at all. Alright guys, so as you can see, we have pretty much run out of trail. It's nothing but almost head tall scrub out here. And there's nowhere to set up a camp out here. Not along this trail anyway. And as you can see, the trail is not where the trail says it is. So this is definitely a dud, I think. So it was worth a try. It's always worth a try, you know. You just never know if it's gonna be a win or not, and this one definitely wasn't. I was sure hoping it was, but so this is not the Ocala National Forest. So we are actually up in the Osceola National Forest around Lake City, and you can see this is like the terrain is a ton different. Now, yeah, you have your pine trees and stuff like that, but this is considered a wilderness here, but it's not usable for what we're looking for. So unfortunately, anyway, not this area. We'll keep looking. It's just unfortunate that this didn't work out. Well, like I always say, it's not always a win, but this is not the area that we're going to be able to use for camping and stuff, as you can see that. But there, goodness gracious, this grass is tall. There is plenty of areas left to check out here that I haven't checked. So at some point we'll get back out here and check another site. This just wasn't the one, you know. I appreciate you guys' support. I really do. You make all these things possible. Being able to come out here and take time and fuel and everything to come out here and check this place out. That's all because you guys support me, and I truly appreciate it. I truly appreciate you guys letting me get out on these adventures. But now I got to try to get back out of this adventure. It's pretty crazy. This place is covered in wild blueberries though. That's pretty cool. Here in just a little while there'll be a bunch of them to pick. I did see a few of them that were ripe and ready to go. Dang, I hate crossing these logs. That's dangerous. I really appreciate your support though, guys. Well guys, this was a bust. I can't say that I'm not disappointed, but you know, in all reality, it's not all that exciting, but it's real, guys. This is the reality. You know, I come out here and I do this stuff to try to find places to bring good content to you, and I don't always succeed, but I wanted to bring you along with me, and hopefully we found something, but we didn't. It's still early yet, so we are going to cruise down here. I found another little pond on our map, and we're going to go check that out while we're out here. Might as well. Looks like this was a fairly recent controlled burn here. You can see out there, there's still some smoke coming up out there. I'd say it was pretty recent. Check out this little spot. Actually had to go mudding a little bit to get up in here. I hope I'm okay to get back out. I had to kind of splash through that little spot right there. The Jeep, she ain't got no mud grips on there, but we got her a little dirty. Fingers crossed. But check this out. You got to see a little little body of water there. Nice little grassy patch out here, way back in the middle of nowhere. Take a walk around it, see what it looks like. This might be a pretty good spot, guys. We can bring the kayak, put the kayak in the water, maybe do some fishing. See a big turtle out there. Looks like we got some game trails going down into the water there. So I would have to say that as long as it's filtered, the water's probably okay to drink. Filtered and boiled probably, just to be safe. Alright guys, so I know I said it before, but I really mean it. I appreciate all your support. And if you don't mind, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button for me. And let me know in the comments below if you like this extra footage and stuff. It's a little more work. I'll have to edit this video twice. But if you guys enjoy it, it'll be worth it. So, appreciate you guys watching again. I'll see you next time.